Just thought I'd come out for a walk, and it's got to be 10, 11 degrees Celsius here. Just a little bit of a walk in Kim's neighborhood. This is it's fairly affluent, kind of in the same realm as White Gates, Whitewater. Beautiful. And I don't think there's a home in here worth less than $750,000, something like that. It's pretty amazing. Not heavy traffic, really good place to go for a walk actually. But of course they have beautiful sidewalks and the whole 9 yards. It's very hilly here. They seem to build, like, I don't know, they got hills here that are the size of well, maybe not Mount McKay, but at least Candy Mountain. It's up and down, very lots of valleys, lots of hills, but very affluent. Kim's house is borderline incredible. It'd be worth about $1 million and a little bit probably in Thunder Bay. Everything here seems to be built with brick, so that's good. So we are going to be going and bringing our show back up. I hope you guys are ready for some new BS stuff, and we're hoping that we can go up on YouTube. We're going to try and get up onto Twitch. We're going to really kick it up and see what social media can do for us, being that it's been a while and everybody seems to want to still come and tell us at a mall or when we see us, hey, what happened to your show? Well, what really happened to the show is that COVID hit, and it was pretty hard to start arguing with people every day. Started to get to me, so we just decided to shut it down. But on the other hand, it's about time, and we're going to see what information we can gather and throw it up to you guys, and maybe take over from the local news that we have that is pretty biased in a lot of ways. So I figured I'd throw up another video here and out for a little walk and show you the neighborhood I've been staying at for the last couple weeks. I spent about a week and a half at Michelle's house first, and then I came down to Atlanta, though this morning for the first time it was 1 degree in Thunder Bay and it was all of -3 here. So it's not 100% in the middle of the night, in the middle of the winter time, to be better here, but on the other hand, it's probably not this nice in Thunder Bay at the moment. Like I said, there's not a lot of traffic here. You get a car every now and again, but we're kind of getting into the depths of the neighborhood. So at the beginning of the video there, it's the very beginning of the neighborhood where the waterfall was, and you just kind of get deeper. Kim's house is all the way through, I guess you would call it. There probably isn't anybody else that has to drive as far into the subdivision as she does. It's pretty deep in there. I've walked for 25 minutes to get to the beginning of it, so it's a 25-minute walk just to get to the start of the subdivision. So I thought, what the hell, anybody wants to watch and see what it's like in affluent Canton, which is just outside of Atlanta, if you could call it just outside of Atlanta, which is kind of like Toronto. So you have the GTA, which, I mean, it involves all the little cities that have been incorporated into Atlanta, but this is Canton, C-A-N-T-O-N. So I'll bring it down to this street. I'll show you a little bit more as far as what's a couple other houses, and then I'll shut it down. Then you guys had a little walk through Canton, Georgia, in the middle of winter time. I'll be back on Saturday, so like there's some pretty amazing houses in here. So I'll be back on Saturday, and we will be bringing the BS show to Thunder Bay again. One of the things we're going to try and do is spread it out so that we're sending as much time sending it over to, I don't know, let's say Singapore, to Leo over in Korea. Like, I really think that we can spread it all over the world. We're going to be going up to Twitch and to YouTube and to Facebook, if I haven't mentioned that yet. It's social media is a good thing in a lot of ways, and I follow a fair bit. Matt's Off-Road Recovery, Fab Rats, Trailmater, Casey Liddell, like up from Utah and in Washington. And they go and rescue stuff out in on the highway, out in the dunes, in the snow, up in the mountains. And it's not that we're going to be doing any of that. It's that I realize that social media just might be the way for us to retire early. So I'm thinking that that's not a bad plan. I'm gonna cut her down here shortly, and I'm hoping that everybody at least went for a walk and like the little tidbit of down in Georgia in the middle of winter time. This is Dean Carlson, and I'm hoping that you can see me all right. We'll talk to you later. You guys have a great day. Remember, the BS Show. We are the real news and entertainment show in Thunder Bay.